So once you've changed the menu settings, you can start looking through the camera to see what you're actually seeing when you want to shoot a video. And in order to do that, you have to press the LiveView button at the back. Now, there are two quite important buttons here for when you're in LiveView. And one is the info button on the top, and the other is the I button, which is down on the bottom left-hand corner next to the screen. And these serve very useful purposes. So when you switch initially to LiveView, you will see a lot of information going along the top of the screen. Now, because you've switched onto LiveView now, this isn't yet onto video mode. And so a lot of the information is in fact for stills. So for example, you will have whether it's on what mode it's in, whether it's on auto or manual or aperture priority. You'll have something referring to whether the flash will come on or not. You'll have the shutter, single shutter or continuous shutter. You'll have the autofocus settings. You'll have the picture control setting, the white balance, and whether the stills are going to be large and fine JPEGs, etc. If you press the info button at the top once, then you will now be in video mode. And that tells you less information, but more relevant information about what you've actually got as settings for video, which will give you the frame rate and frame speed. It will give you the autofocus settings. It will give you the picture control and the white balance. And at the bottom, it will also give you the microphone levels. Now, obviously, they are far more important and relevant to you now than they would be if you were shooting stills. So that's why they're there. Now, if you're in this mode and you press I, that gives you all the things that you can change when you're in this mode. So, for example, here, because I'm on auto, it allows me to change the frame size and quality, the microphone settings, the wind noise reduction, whether it's on or off, and the focus mode. Now, if I switch this round quickly onto M and go into that setting, then it will give me much more. It will give me again the movie frame size and quality. It will give me the white balance, which I can change. It will give me the microphone. It will give me the ISO, which again I can change. It will tell me that I'm in a certain picture control. It will tell me that the wind noise reduction is on or off. It will give me the autofocus area mode control and the focus mode. So that's one really useful way of seeing what's available to you when you're shooting video. So if we press the I mode again to come out of that, and then press the info button again, then we get rid of all that information so that the screen is fairly bare, but we do get the markers showing the extent of the video. Now, when you're shooting video, you will notice that you don't get the entire full screen that you would when you're shooting stills. And that is because the area of the sensor being used to shoot video is in fact smaller. And so you get a smaller area on the screen that actually is included within the video range. That will change slightly if you're shooting 60, 30, or if you're shooting 720. So it's worth keeping an eye on. And if you press the info button one more time, then you get the grid so that you can keep everything level. But the I button is very useful for when you're in the shooting mode on the info button, because it gives you all the options that you can change and look at when you're shooting the video. If you want to know more about this camera, then why don't you download our unique guide, which tells you all about the Nikon D3400 and compares it with other cameras which are available now. You can download it either from here or from the link in the description below, and you can download it absolutely free. So why don't you go to it straight away and download it now, and we'll see you very soon.